Hey everyone, so it's the end of the month and I have a little layout share for you. Well, I also want to share these cute little bunnies that I made. I think these are by Zinnia at the American Crafts blog. She put out a video on how to make these and they turned out really cute. So I'm going to use them to put some little Easter candy in there. I made this one for my daughter. I added a pom-pom for the tail. And I tried it first with thinner paper because it's much easier to learn. And then I went ahead and made it with some pattern paper. And I love the way they came out. Okay, so that's what I've done. Here's my layouts. There's a 30-second process video for this one, where I basically just take a photo of each step in creating my layout. You can find that on my YouTube and my Instagram. So this is a cut file that I designed myself on the Scan and Cut. So I basically just drew this hot air balloon on a piece of paper, scanned it into my machine, and then put in some watercolor paper and then had the machine cut that out. The clouds I designed on my Scan and Cut using their Canvas software. And it was really easy just to merge some basic shapes to create the clouds. I also created some outlines. So it cut out the inside. This is the inside of the cloud. And then it cut out an outline, which I used for another layout that I will show you a little bit later. So yes. I think I used a whole bunch of stuff here, but this is Chamel Starshine, Dearly Sea Stargazer, and a bunch of random papers here, including a page from an old book. It's just a really beat up book that I found at the library, and it was really inexpensive, so I picked it up and I just used it for layering. And another thing I used is this cool little card that has a bunch of numbers, and those are really old punch cards that would be used in I don't know, it's something with computers, like I don't know exactly what they were used for, but I found these. They're really cool, and so I'm gonna just use them for layering, mixed media, art journaling. So yes, and that's that one layout. Oh, just so you know how big of how my husband and I are big nerds. This little box is a time machine. This is a flux capacitor. And our daughter just loves, playing in there. She calls it a rocket ship. And she loved that our dogs were able to fit in there with her. Okay. This one is, oh, I had so much fun making this layout. So this is a cut file from Paige Evans, and this is the negative of the cut file. So the cut file is here in this layout. This is the negative, so I just basically put the whole paper down with the cut file in the middle, and I started gluing all the inside parts. So then when I lifted the cut file out, it was it looked, it was lined up. So that's how I did that. And these embellishments are just from a whole bunch of collections, including Maggie Holmes Flourish, like this, Paige Evans Turn the Page, Pebbles Baby Girl collection, the Maggie Holmes sticker book, think that's also turned the page. And then these are beautiful stickers. And I don't know which collection these are from, but they're spongy, glittery, but very fine gold glitter. So yes, this one was a lot of fun to make. There's a process video for that. This one is the one using the actual cut file, the Love Heart cut file from Paige Evans, and it's from the Silhouette store. I kind of did it in the same style as the other layout, but I did a lot more layering here, and I really wanted to use this All Things Grow with Love sticker from the Maggie Holmes Flourish collection, which is where most of this came from, as well as her sticker book. And this is the crepe paper, oh my gosh, what is that collection called? Okay, so that's called Crepe Paper Main Squeeze, and that's where these things are from, as well as these. And the rest is Maggie Holmes Flourish and the Maggie Holmes sticker book. There's a process video for this as well. This one is a really fast layout. I stand up to scrapbook. I can't stand or sit in the same position for very long, so I am doing pretty fast layouts lately. So this one is, I just added some pop dots up here. It says treat yourself, and I used all the lollipop stickers that I could find in the Chimel collection box of crayons. And this is from the paper pad, and I love the holographic look. There's a process video for this on my channel as well. There's a process video for this too. That one, this is the outline of the clouds that I created with the scan and cut, and I backed them up with some glittery paper. This is a cut file from Paper Issues, and it was not as tough as I thought to back this rainbow, but it did take some time. So there's a process video for this, but it doesn't include me backing cut files because it did take quite a lot of time. And here's I just did some layering with random scraps I had on my table, and added a little bit of this is the Dear Lizzie Stargazer collection, I believe. And a very old Dear Lizzie sticker that I've been wanting to use for a long time here. The background, this is Chimel Little by Little. And there's a quick process video on how I put this all together. In this one, there's no process video for this one. This one was also very fast to create. I love making layouts with 3 photos because I can either go across here or down like this, and then just embellish with some clusters around the photos, and I'm done. So this one was really fun. It was really easy. I'm loving these puffy stickers from the Chimel collection. They are so easy to use. They're not very bulky at all. So what I did here was I used a strip from the paper pad, and there's a little hole in those paper pad strips here. So then I just found a way to cover that up with this little banner. And so all of these embellishments are from Chimel box of crayons, and so are the papers, except for this one, which is from the Crepe Paper Night Night collection. And so my embellishment on this page just kind of goes like this on a diagonal. And I made a little visual triangle with my butterflies here. And this is just about when my daughter found out that the baby we're expecting is a boy instead of a girl. And I wasn't sure what to expect from her because she really wanted a sister. But she was actually very sweet about it, and she's fine. So far, she's fine. She's happy with it. So that's that. And we just have a couple more layouts. This is, there's a process video for this as well. I cut out some frames. My photos are cut down to 4x4, and I cut out some frames for them. My embellishment here is on a diagonal also. I made a little visual triangle with the gold embellishments here. And here's another one of those puffy stickers. It's a little light bulb that says idea. And I really liked how this looked after I doodled on this. I doodled a little frame and then some little plus signs. So, and added some enamel hearts. There's a process video for this as well. Okay. This is the last layout. So this is a background paper from Little by Little, and this is from Box of Crayons, and then just some scraps here. I made another frame. I love this for making frames, especially this paper from the Good Vibes collection. So this is from the Good Vibes collection, this paper, this, and I think this. And the rest are Paige Evans' first collection, Fancy Free. And this one is, I believe, Turn the Page. The one with the little kids. Yeah, it's Turn the Page. So I mixed a whole bunch of stickers in here. And I really like the way it turned out. I put their ages here so we know how old they were in this photo. This is I was like, when I first saw it in the ephemera pack of the Good Vibes collection, I kind of thought, okay, what am I gonna use this for? But you know what? It goes really well with this photo and this layout, so I'm happy with that. The kids came together, so I just split them up so that there could be 2 and 2. And my daughter added this toucan here, and I was gonna peel it off, but then I decided to keep it and maybe write a little note in the back that she was the one that wanted to include it here, because she actually took it and she put it there and she told me that's where she wanted it. So so my embellishment here is just in a visual triangle here, here, and here. And my journaling is in this little pull-out tag right here. I thought it was busy enough already, so when my layouts get too busy, because I love embellishing, I just hide my journaling so that it doesn't get lost or add too much, you know, bulk to the layout. So that's all. These are all my layouts for March. I think I didn't do as many as I usually would, but you know, it's a good amount. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you again soon. Bye.